Hey guys, it's Tanya here. Thanks for watching. So today I'm going to film a couple different videos, but the first one I'm going to film for you guys is all about my least favorite lip color. Actually, it's not my least favorite because brown is my least favorite, but it's berry lips. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm paler skinned that I find that I have a really hard time pulling off that purple berry lip tone. I just don't think it looks good on me, but I'm going to go through all of my favorites with you guys. I do have some deeper tone ones that I use on clients, and then I have ranging spectrum all the way to like the more raspberry tone ones, which are my favorite. Let's get into it because there's a lot to go through. Okay, we're going to start with my MAC ones. Of course, my MAC ones are all melted down in my wonderful World of MAC palette. I love this thing. I use it all the time. But out of here, my favorite berry tone lip colors are Rebel and Heroine. They're side by side. They're both down here. Rebel actually looks really deep in here, but I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for you. Now, these are completely different spectrums. This is Rebel. Rebel is more of that raspberry toned red. And then Heroine is a matte kind of purple color that is definitely not for the faint of heart. Those are my two favorite MAC purpley berry toned colors. So Rebel, which is one that I highly recommend, and Heroine. So that's the two. Rebel. Rebel is more of that raspberry tone that I do really like to wear, because I think that anyone can pull off that raspberry tone. And I do wear a lot of red lipstick, so for me raspberry is just kind of like one step up. So since we're talking high-end, let's kind of stay in the high-end area right now, and then we'll go into some of my more drugstore ones. For my high-end, I have two Too Faced ones. I'd say one is kind of a cheat. So Berry Sexy is called berry, but honestly it's really more of a pink magenta. It's very pretty. I would definitely say it pulls purple, but you guys can see it's kind of like a very pretty, brighter pink tone. It definitely is like the purple end of pink, but I wouldn't call it a berry. And then Loganberry, however, which is my son's namesake lipstick. Logan says hello from the other room. I did wear Loganberry for Thanksgiving and everybody in my house went crazy for it. It's just the perfect combination of like red and pink. It's almost like that, it's that raspberry tone that I like so much. So Loganberry and So Berry Sexy, which I just put my finger through. Now, if you are at the point where you want to try that purple trend, but you're not sure how to do it or you're not sure if it's going to look good on you, I recommend this. This is a Clinique Chubby Stick in the color Voluptuous Violet. It looks very dark and very grape, and it kind of is, but it's very sheer. Can you guys see that? It is definitely that purpley tone, but it's very sheer. You can build it up. The more you work it, the more it builds. But it gives you that violet tone without giving you purple lips. If you're not ready for purple lips, I would recommend something more sheer like this one. Now, every other one I have in front of me is drugstore. Because it's not a color I wear very often, I don't really want to buy it in high-end prices. One I didn't show you guys that kind of falls under high-end, although Inglot is quite cheap price-wise, is the Inglot, these are the lip palettes. This one is one of my absolute favorite berry colors right here. It's number 87. It's gorgeous. It is definitely deeper. It is definitely deeper, but for clients, this one has a gorgeous kind of shimmer to it that I find when they want party makeup, they really tend to like this. It's deeper than a red, not as purple as Heroine, and it has a really nice shimmer to it. That is, like I said, drugstore prices, high-end quality. So depending on what you're looking for, that might be the right one. So getting into drugstore. So if you are completely kind of new to purple and you're really nervous about it, I recommend going kind of this route. These are the CoverGirl Lip Perfection Jumbo Gloss Balms. They're very light. I have two here, 2341, which is the more pinky of the two. This one's more of that raspberry red than the actual purple. That's it right there. So that's 2341. And then I also have 2352, which is definitely deeper. But again, because these are a gloss and they're a balm, they are not super pigmented. So you can get away with wearing these. They look amazing on. I do wear this purple one occasionally when I want that deeper, vampier look. Now, moving into more pigment, we have this Jordana one from Jordana, another chubby pencil in the color, what is this one? Cranberry Crush. Again, a little bit more of that safer purple color, that safer, brighter berry. That's Cranberry Crush. Now getting deeper, we have the Wet n Wild Moisturizing Lip Color in, what is this one in? Lady in the Vamp. This is one of my favorite vampier lipsticks. It just has a really nice tone to it, but it is kind of a deeper, kind of almost brown purple, which is weird because I'm not a fan of brown and I'm definitely not a fan of purple, but this color is stunning. And then the NYC City Proof Twistable Crayons in Gramercy Park Plum. Oh my god. This is probably one of my favorite deeper ones to wear. I don't know why this looks so good on my lips. It just really does. I'm not a fan of that color if I were just to see it. I probably would never apply it, but on your lips, this is gorgeous. We'll start with lipstick, starting with the one I'm wearing today. I'm not going to swatch it for you guys. It's NYC's Expert Last Lip Color in Berry Me. This one is beautiful. It has a really nice berry tone to it, but it's not so deep that it's not wearable. I love this color. I love it. I love it. It does last all day as well. These are great lipsticks and they're super cheap. Moving right along, CoverGirl's Smitten. Beautiful color, actually. If you are one of those who likes a little bit of a deeper lip but don't want to go crazy, Smitten is beautiful. And that's from the regular CoverGirl line. Berry Blissful from Maybelline. This one is a little bit more purple toned, but again, it's a very safe and wearable color. That is Berry Blissful. And then Plum from the Revlon line. If you like to be very kind of that almost like blood deep red, Plum is a great color. Next we have Wet n Wild's 908C Sugar Plum Fairy. Again, very kind of deep. This one's like a bright deep, which is so weird to me. It's got a gorgeous purple tone to it, like that raspberry color, but it pulls very deep on the lips. So that's Sugar Plum Fairy, but it's a beautiful color. And then the last one is a CoverGirl Blast Lipstick in Flashy. Both the colors on this one are very purple tone. This top side, which is the deeper color, is kind of like a purple shimmery blue undertone, which is really pretty. And then the other side is more of like a lavender. But when you put them together, they are just, that's the whole point of these, is that you use the darker side and then you put the lighter side in the middle of your lips. I don't necessarily use mine like that, but some people do. Combined, they make the most gorgeous kind of purpley raspberry tone lipstick. It's a mess on my hand, but that's what it looks like. It's beautiful, stunning, and gorgeous. Moving into the two stains, if I had to pick between these two stains, I would say this one. This is the Maybelline Superstay 10-Hour Gloss Stain. I tried to love these L'Oreal ones, I really did. I love the color of this one, it's very persistent, but the formulation of these, it just goes on. I've done it the way you're supposed to, I've tried them, I just can't. The color of this one is definitely lighter and more raspberry, which is more up my alley, but the formulation of that one sucks. This one lasts forever. It's in the color 160 Luminous Lilac. But the formulation, this one lasts forever, but the color is so deep that it's just not something I find myself reaching for. So depending on what your preference is, you have some stain options there. And then my gloss, this is my favorite gloss. This is Dashing Orchid from the Maybelline. I think these are the color elixirs. I freaking deaking love this color. It's definitely a different tone. It's kind of like a mauvey plum. It's really beautiful over top of all of your lipsticks. It's gorgeous. It's the only berry gloss I own in my entire collection. That's not true. There's probably more. Oh my god, that went right through. Oh no, that's stained right through. Look, it's stained right through my DermaShield. I wanted to keep my hands clean today. So if you've gotten to the end of this video and you're saying to me, Tanya, I wouldn't wear any of those. They're all too purple, they're all too deep. I don't do purple, I don't do deep. Whatever your answer may be for me at this point, I do kind of cheat a little, and I pulled out a couple more raspberry tone and some of them like almost dusty rose pinks that I really like to wear this time of year. They give you a little bit of a different look than your natural lip color. Nothing super crazy, nothing that I don't think anyone could wear. So we'll start from the drugstore on these ones. So the first one is a Jordana, and I don't even know if you guys can still get these. I love them. This one is the Easy Shine Glossy Lip Color in the color Berry Culotta. This is gorgeous. It's so easy to wear. It's a throw on and go lip color, Berry Culotta. Then I have a Color Whisper in the color Berry Ready. This one is another one that I wear quite often. This one does have a little bit more pigment to it, but because they are a Color Whisper, you can really sheer this out. I do like this berry one. The Neutrogena Moisture Color Stick in Soft Raspberry. This has been a go-to. This is actually my second one. It's the only color stick I've ever gone through out of all of my lip pencils. This is the only one I've used up, and now I'm on my second one. But that is what it looks like right there. Again, like that softer pinky tone color. Berry Smoothie. Jessica's obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with this. This is one of my favorites. Again, it's just a really soft wash of that raspberry color. A little different than anything you might normally wear, but it gives your lips some color and it's a nice tone for fall. And then the last three are all high-end. The first one is a Kors liquid lipstick in the color Raspberry. It looks like it's called Raspberry. It's number 28. I love these liquid lipsticks. I find that they are highly pigmented, so you have to be really careful with them. But this one is, again, it's not a purple. It's that beautiful kind of soft raspberry color. This one from Tarte, I love, I love, I love. This is called Mary Berry. This came out in last year's Christmas set. I'm pretty sure it was limited edition. But it's this gorgeous color. It's kind of like a raspberry with gorgeous kind of like magenta sparkles in it. It's so stunning on the lips. I love this color. And the last one, but not least one, is probably my most used color for fall. I have a picture on Instagram of me wearing this. Everybody's been asking me about it. It's color number 9 from the YSL line. Sorry, I know, you guys hate when I pull up the YSL because they're so bejeezin' expensive. And I agree with you, these are so expensive. If you don't love the color, please don't buy them. Honestly, they are so expensive. But when you love a color, like I love this one, and like I love this one, these are worth having because I wear them all the time and I'm actually getting use out of them. But anyway, that's color number 9 right there. It is a gorgeous dusty rose kind of pink color. It's so wearable in the fall. It's one of my all-time favorites. That's it. If you guys managed to sit through this whole video, please give yourselves a pat on the back. Berry lip colors are not something I talk about often, and they're not something that I will probably talk about again anytime soon, so I wanted to do a really thorough video on all of my absolute favorites. I've got some other reviews coming up for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Let your heart come out, run away with me. We could dance all night if you stay with me.